Well, good evening, everyone. Coming at you from the purple potato patch tonight. And we're going to see about digging up a few of these. They're really starting to die off. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can pull out of here. Actually, we have potatoes and a story. I have a story. Lucy, it's enough. I have a story about that other camera that I use. The one with the clacks all the time, with a good zoom on it. Lucy! So, the story with that camera is we were attending a NASCAR race in Florida. We were staying in Miami and we were attending a race in Homestead. And it was me and my sister, we were on a layover in Atlanta. And I'm gonna lay the scene for you. I had on my best I love my sister shirt, dressed up in my finest, going to a NASCAR race duds. And we're sitting in the gate at Atlanta, and a couple came and sat down beside us. And they sat there for a few minutes. My sister was like, I don't like people sitting by us. I said to her, sister, it's okay. People are nice. Just let them be. So we went on about our business, and they ended up getting up and leaving. Well, when they left behind a camera bag. And I jumped up as to get their attention, and my sister pulled me back down in my seat. And she said, sit down. And I said, but sister, we should return this camera to its proper owner. And she said, I'll be damned. You sit down and shut up, or I will go get the security guard and tell him you have weed in your pocket. So right there, I was handcuffed. I really didn't have any recourse in the situation. So I had to sit down and be quiet. I did offer a suggestion that we take it to a secluded corner and inspect it to make sure that it was not a bomb before we boarded the plane for Miami, which was probably well advised. So we ventured down, checked it out. I voiced my displeasure with her choices, but you can only voice your displeasure. That's about as far as it can go. So, oh yeah, look at these. I don't know if you can see. Look underneath look down here, all these potatoes that I get in here. See all of them? Look at that. Yeah, whole bunches of them. So, anyways, so we get on the plane and we make our getaway. A little embarrassing, but you know, what are you gonna do? You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose. So, we went on about our trip, and I used the camera as she would let me a few times on the beach. Took some good pictures, long zoom out photos and whatnot. And we finished our trip. And it's funny is I tried keeping the camera for myself to begin with, but we were at the airport in Miami getting ready to fly back. And my sister says to me, you either relinquish control of that camera, or I am going to go get that police and his dog and tell him you have weed in your pocket. So once again, I think there was a plot to this. She knew that I had some CBD THC capsules in my pocket, and that if a dog was coming, I was going to have to eat those, which played into her plan because we weren't able to sit together on the flight home. So she was mad that she would not get to enjoy my company. So she dosed me, made me take all of my anti-anxiety medicine so that I would sleep all for 6 hours and not be enjoyable to anyone. If she couldn't enjoy my company, no one was gonna. But you know, that's what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Love them, hate them, what are you gonna do? Oh, by the way, all locations are correct. Roles of participating actors may have been reversed as to protect the integrity and reputation of this channel's producer, but everything else is pretty much accurate. So, you know, you go from there about what a guy should do. But that's the story of that camera. And it's been around. Holy cow! It's been several years since she tried to turn me into the police, like 8 or 9 or something. Well, yeah, that's the story of the camera. And as you can see, I'm digging taters. I got quite a few there. I still got quite a few plants left here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera, and I will get back to you when I get a little further along. Back for a second. Check this out. It's like the potatoes are growing right off the stem of this plant. You see that? Right there. Right there. Clear up onto the green. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. And right there too. They're like more starting to grow new plants. That's pretty weird. Okay, I'll be back. Yeah, there's one thing about these hay potatoes. There's not a lot of digging involved. Look at that. They're all hanging right off the base of the plant. Just in hay. That's pretty cool, huh? All right, we'll be back. All right, we're about, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet in. We need a new container already. We had a few that are bad. You can see like whole, kind of rotten. A few of them are little soft spots on them. I don't know if that's from the ground being too wet, but here's some more of them that we're getting ready to sprout. So actually, this is a good way to grow potatoes without having to dig in the dirt. Actually, if the hay, like I said, if I'd prepared the hay a little bit sooner and had it a little more uniform, because the hay, they did really good under the thick piles. It's just getting the plant to break through that hay was kind of an issue. But all right, we're gonna get another jug. We'll be back. All right, people, here's what we ended up with. We got a couple gallons there and another gallon or so there. This is kind of interesting. This plant, almost all the upper potatoes are starting to grow. Kind of interesting. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop that. I could probably plant those again and harvest more by the end of summer if I wanted. But I don't think I want to do that. I'm just going to throw them in the shit pile. But anyways, there is hay potatoes. That wasn't too bad. It kind of sucks. I lost some big ones. But I think that was like from letting the hay dry out too much, and then you know, was able to get hot. The potatoes got hot and then whatnot. There's still a lot of little ones left in the dirt down here, and I'm not really gonna mess with those though. But so that was it for the purple potato patch. Hope you enjoyed the story. Peace.